What's up? This is Nightmare, and this is my NFL Week 1 recap slash NFL Week 2 picks. Um, just a little recap of Week 1. Drew Brees lit up the Lions like I knew he would. Sanchez actually looked impressive in his game. I thought the Texans were going to be in it a lot closer than that. I was obviously wrong with that one. I think in my picks last week I went 11-5, I want to say, or 12-4. I don't know. You can go back and look at obviously, or hear or whatever. Mainly, I just want to talk about as far as Week 1, my Patriots. Woo! Got lucky there. Definitely was a very, very close game at the end, and Leodis McKelvin, thank you for deciding to take that ball out of the end zone and fumbling it, giving us the chance at the 20, I believe it was, and giving us a chance to win the game. And you don't put Brady on the 20-yard line or wherever it was that close and expect to win. So that is there. That's just what it is. It's late, so like I said. Anyways, about the game, our defense played poorly. Our offense started off poorly, but then Brady started kicking it in. Sorry, something on the camera. Anyways, that's not working. So I'm glad he finally, kicked back in and was doing well. So I was happy with that. I think he'll start off fine when it comes to the next season, or not next season. When it comes to the next week against the Jets, as far as the next weeks against the Jets, I think it could be tough. I think it will be tough, and there's nothing much else to say about that except for the fact that it's going to be a tough game, and I think the Jets defense is going to get to Brady, but I'm hoping that their offensive line and Brady have more confidence now after being able to come back last week, and then practicing during the week will get them prepared for that great defense that is the Jets. Jets offense is the one that I'm not worried about, and though I'm really worried about the Patriots defense without Gerard Mayo, I think as long as they're motivated, they can get the job done, and we will go from there. I hope we sign Derek Brooks. I don't know if we're even trying to, but with Gerard Mayo out for 8 weeks, we definitely need somebody to fill that void. Not that I think Derek Brooks is actually going to fill that void, but he'll do a decent job at it. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and go to the Week 2 recap. Not recap. Predictions. Like I said, it's 3 a.m., and I just remembered I wanted to do this. So, anyways, alright, let's start off. Carolina and Atlanta, that's an easy one for me. I think Atlanta wins this one by at least 2 touchdowns. Then we have Minnesota at Detroit. Another easy one. Minnesota wins this one. Probably not as big as the Saints did. So, Brett Favre, you're not throwing for 6 touchdowns. So, go ahead and get that out of your head. Then we have Cincinnati at Green Bay. Definitely sucks for Cincinnati because they should have won Week 1 if it wasn't for a fluke play. And now they're going to have to go and lose in Lambeau. So, Green Bay, you get the win. You start off 2-0. Arizona, Jacksonville. Arizona played poorly for Week 1. Jacksonville played good. I don't know if Arizona could actually start off 0-2, but I'm going to have them starting off 0-2 after what they played last week against the 49ers. I have the Jags winning at home. Jags played close against the Colts, so I give the Jags the victory there. Then you have Oakland at Kansas City. Oakland played great against San Diego. They were at home this year. This game they're not against Kansas City. Don't know if Castle will be back, or not really back. Will Castle even start for the Chiefs? I doubt it. So they'll probably let him go one more week since it's the Raiders. But actually, I'm actually going to call the Raiders winning this game. Barring Matt Castle doesn't play, but I'm still going to just go with the Raiders. Whether I'm right, we'll see what happens. Then we have the New England Patriots versus the Jets. Talked about that game just a few minutes ago. I'm going Patriots, of course. You can go ahead and get used to that for the rest of the season. I pick my Patriots every time, so there you go. New Orleans versus Philly. Philly will not have McNabb, therefore I'm actually going to go with the New Orleans Saints. If Philly had McNabb, which that's another thing. He could still play, but I'm going to go with the Saints here. Drew Brees is looking pretty good. I know it was the Lions, but I still think the Saints are going to pull this one off. The only scare would be if McNabb was playing pretty much 100%, which he won't be, and he lit up that Saints defense. But Saints defense is getting there, so we'll see what happens. Then we have Houston at Tennessee. I'd hate to see the Houston Texans start off 0-2, but that's gonna be what is gonna happen. The Tennessee Titans are gonna beat the Houston Texans. Sucks to hear it, but hey. St. Louis Rams versus the Washington Redskins. Another easy pick for me. Got the Redskins winning this one easily, pretty much. Then we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills coming off a very, very, very tough loss. Leos McKelvin, if they have the lead, I'm sure will not be coming out that end zone ever again, or he probably will lose his job, but he's not going to do it. So, learn from your mistakes, Leos McKelvin. Anyways, I have the Bills winning this one. Bucks, you're starting 0-2. Then we have Seattle at San Fran, a big matchup as far as the division. After Seattle won their game and San Francisco won their game, San Francisco had to wait. I think Seattle played the Rams, so I think they're both playing back-to-back division games. So, of course, they're playing each other, but I'm gonna have Seattle win this one. If San Francisco wins this one, then get ready for San Francisco to be, aka pretty much the Dolphins this year. All right, or the Dolphins of this year. Then we have Pittsburgh at Chicago. Man, would I love Chicago to pull up the upset here. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Jay Cutler's receivers suck. And I just don't think it's going to happen. So there you have it. Pittsburgh wins that game. Then we have Cleveland at Denver. I'm going to go Denver somehow in the world of non-ness, if that's even a word. Denver's going to go 2-0, so whatever. I don't even want to talk about it. Baltimore at San Diego. San Diego is horrible. They showed horrible stuff on Monday Night Football. Yes, so did my Patriots. But I mean, obviously I'm more lenient on my Patriots than I would be the Chargers. Chargers are still, they came back, they won, but it was against the Raiders. They're not going to be able to do that against Baltimore's defense and their offense, which isn't terrible. It's Ray Rice, Joe Flacco. So Baltimore wins this one actually. So then we have the Sunday Night Football game, which is a big game for both of these teams. There's a lot of division, You can get an early start. Giants could go 2-0 in their division if they win this game. And they will. They will beat Dallas. So, that's that. And then we have the Monday Night Football game, which after the last 2 weeks, or the last 2 games, the doubleheader last week, Bills-Patriots, Bills leading for the most of the way, Patriots winning in the last 2 minutes, scoring 11 unanswered points. And then you have the Raiders pretty much. I mean, it was kind of back and forth between the Chargers, but the Raiders were playing a lot better than the Chargers. Chargers ended up winning that game. So, will Miami have a lead and then blow it against the Colts? No, they won't. The Colts are going to win this game. Miami's crowd could try to pump them up. Maybe not, but Miami's going to start 0-2. Miami, I'm sorry, but you are not renewing the division, or you're not repeating in the division. Either the Patriots are going to win that division or the Jets. I see the Patriots winning the division, but I think it's between them and the Jets, or possibly the Bills if they can keep the good play on and then beat us the next time they play. So, but Dolphins, I don't think you're in it. So, sorry to inform you of that. Anyways, that's that. It's probably a long video. I don't know. I'm trying to think. That's it. Pretty much no surrender this Sunday, and I will be putting up a review of that. So there you go. NFL Week 1 recap and NFL Week 2 predictions. See you on